Virgil's Aeneid, Book 1, lines 86 through 101. As you can see, we're going to be dealing with a graphic and very disturbing storm which shall occur in the poor Trojans at the wrath of Juno. So the passage is found right here, and we will see for the first time after almost 91 lines, we will see Aeneas, the name Aeneas, as well as a depiction of Aeneas, which, though epic for Virgil's audience, would be less than exciting for ours. So the passage is rather short, just 15 lines, and the English is found there. If you need to go through it, it's a good idea to get a forecast as we go to the interlinear. Remember, the interlinear is not the same order found in your book, but it is certainly a good pony translation. So the storms are striking, they're coming out and destroying, lifting the waves up from the bottom. And here we go. In sequitur, ensues or follows. What follows? A clamor, and so we have a que, both a clamor, genitive possessive, of men, shortened for virorum, and a stridor, a creaking of the cables of the ships follow. Suddenly, Eripiant, snatch away. What? The clouds driven by the wind, snatch away, que. Again, polysyndeton, both the sky and the day out of the eyes of the Tukri from Tuker, eponymous hero of the entire Trojan family of the Trojans. Incubat, broods. What broods? Black night. Just like the black cave, we have a black night descends upon the sea, just similar to the destruction foreshadowed of oily Ajax at the hands of Minerva. Now Juno is getting her taste of blood. So notice incubat, compound verb, takes the dative. Ponto is dative. Intonuere, not an infinitive, but a syncopated, shortened version of intonuerunt. Thundered. What thundered? The poles, the heavens thundered. So it's not just a localized storm. It seems to be much larger. And mikat, gleams. What? The ether. That's the upper atmosphere inhabited by the gods. Gleams with crebris, constipated or frequent ignibus, fires. A metonymy for lightning. Intentant, intend or threaten. What threatens? All things threaten. What object phrase? Present, instant death to the men. So everything now from happy sailors are now in shock and awe of the explosions of lightning and waves. Extemplo, forthwith, solvator, are loosened, are unnerved, or are loosened. What are loosened? The limbs. Whose limbs? Of Aeneas. Notice every syllable of Aeneas is long. Aeneid I. So of Aeneas are loosened with chill, ablative of cause. So our first scene of Aeneas, the great hero and progenitor of the Roman race, is he is scared spitless. He gemets, he groans, and remember, he's pious, he's pious, he's stretching his duplex palmas, his both hands to the sidera, constellations or stars, metonymy for heaven, because he's now praying. He utters with such things with his voice, ablative means phrase. Now what's going to follow looks pretty sad for Aeneas. He's passive, he's scared, and that's understandable. But it's kind of anticlimactic. He's not an Avengers hero. He's not a Defenders hero. He's not even an Umbrella Academy hero. He is a hero who is quite human, which is a depiction of Virgil, of his hero, that is so different than Homer's Odyssey or Homer's Iliad. But it does call back, as it says in the commentary, to the Odyssey, when Odysseus, in the midst of also a storm caused by Poseidon, wishes for the same thing. Oh, 3 times and 4 times blessed, right? To whom, quis, shortened form of quibus, it happened to encounter death, understood, to die, before the faces of their fathers under the high walls of Troy. So remember, we have the walls of high Rome. Here we have its mother city, the high walls of Troy. This refers to those who died in the Trojan War, glorious, valiant hero deaths. Now Aeneas is dying on the freeway. O Tydides, a Greek hero, most famous of the race of the Danua, or the Greeks, right? We have here an exclamation clause. Therefore, the infinitive serves as the verb. The accusative serves as the subject. Could it not be, why was I not able to have fallen, to fall on the plains of Ilium? Ilium is, of course, another word for Troy. So it is important to note that Tydides did go into hand-to-hand combat with Aeneas and almost killed him, saved by his mother. And why could I not be able to have poured out hanc anima, this spirit, this soul of mine, by your right hand, almost ablative of means. When or where Cyrus, fierce Hector, the great hero of the Trojans, lies by the spear of the Aeneid. And the Aeneid is a son of the Aeacus, which is a patronymic or hero name of Achilles. So Hector died. He could have died. Where couldn't I have died? Where? Notice the anaphora. Where Ingen Sarpedon also lies, huge Sarpedon, ally of the Trojans. Where, and then we have Ubi, where Simois, the river Simois near Troy, rolls the snatched up scuta. So many snatched up scuta, snatched up shields under the waves, and snatched, and also helmets and the corpora, bodies of the strong bodies of virum, men, possessive. So in these last lines of this section of the Aeneid, we see the graphic and powerful storm, and we finally see, after 91 lines, Aeneas. However, it is not the hero and the crafty and wily Odysseus. It is not the clever, it's not the angry and wrathful Achilles. It is a very, very human, very, very non-hero, right? It's almost like a modern hero who is wishing he were dead. All right, well, that's exciting. So Aeneas is now have a death wish. And he is in the midst of massive storm. And I believe in this right here, it could even be a picture of Aeneas praying on his ship. Is this the ship, perhaps? It's a very graphic art, German. All right, well, I look forward to your commentary work, and I will see you tomorrow. Until then.